Hi everyone, welcome back to Crafting at Whimsy Wonderland. My name is Stacy. Please pardon the mess on my desk. I shot this video once and the lighting or something was off, and so I thought I'd reshoot it to just make it a better quality for you guys. So what I'm doing is I'm making snowman lantern ornaments. This is one of the ornaments from the Dollar Tree. It's about almost 6 inches tall. Okay, and what I'm doing is taking it apart. Oh, and it has a LED candle in the bottom. So I'm taking it apart and filling it up with these faux snow beads. These things are a mess, so I'm trying to fill all of them at once and just go from there. I have got snow pellets everywhere. So I'm just going to get this mess done and then I'm going to move on. So my recommendation is make sure you have a pan or something that you're pouring over the top of, okay? Now, this one was left on in the store, but if you look down here in the bottom, there's like two little cleat type clips, one at each side. So you just want to pull the two pieces apart gently so you don't break those tabs. And then you can slide this candle out. Don't try to pull the whole thing apart or this lens down here is going to come out and then it's in two pieces and it's really hard to get back in. Okay, did that on the first video. It's not a good idea. And then I'm going to take the pellets and I'm trying to leave them in the bag. And I also am using some of these cotton circles face cleaner pads from the Dollar Tree, and I'm just poking it down inside because this is open to this great big hole right here, and if you don't plug that up when you go to pour that in, you are going to have snow coming out everywhere like I did, and it's going to be all over your carpet. So just kind of tuck that down in there. It's not going to show too much, and if it does, it's just going to look like snow. So it's just, let's see, which angle do I need to come out here? There we go. I just tucked it down inside of that hole. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is grab my bag, and I'm just trying to leave as much in the bag as I possibly can, and I'm just cutting off the corner so I have a hole. Okay, then over the top of my pan I am pouring in the snow beads. And I keep pouring in too many because they come out super fast. So I just pour the excess in there. Then I'm grabbing a little piece of masking tape and putting it over the hole. And then I have an X-Acto knife. I'm poking a hole in it. And that's where my candle's going in. Then I'm going to poke the candle with, this part, the wick part, into that hole. This is the hardest part of the whole project, is getting this candle back in without pulling the whole thing apart. So you kind of have to ease it apart a little bit. Don't worry about those excess beads yet. We'll clean them up here in a few minutes. Wow, this one's being really difficult. The other one slid right in. I've done like 12 of them already. Okay, there we go. I just had to pull that side. So I pull this apart, slip that in, and then make sure you rotate your candle before you put it back together so that the switch is not up here against the bracing. Hope that makes sense. Then take a popsicle stick or a bamboo skewer. This is just a stylus I have, and get those extra little beads that have landed in between where you need to snap things back together. Get them out of there. And yes, they are going to go on the floor. You are going to need to vacuum when you're done. And then just push it back together and it snaps in. Just make sure everything's lined up. And you can see the tape just a little bit, but that's okay because in the next step we're going to cover that up. Okay? So that's how you get the snow inside, and then you got to make it cute. All right, let's see if we can make this rub-on transfer work. Now, like I said, I've had these rub-ons for a long time, but I think they probably came from Michael's, because where I used to live, Michael's and Crafts Warehouse were my only choices. And then eventually a Joann's came in, but I'm going to say these probably came from Michael's, but I have had them for quite some time. They have just been sitting in my stash, because when I see things on clearance for like 25 cents, I can't not buy them after Christmas, especially when they're this cute. Alright, so I'm going to rub on one facial part at a time. I'm going to start with the eyes. The reason I'm doing one at a time is because I'm putting this onto a surface that is not flat. It's rounded, and I don't want it to lose its shape. Just rubbing this on using a popsicle stick, because that's the best tool for rub-on transfers, because it's a soft, you know, wood is kind of soft, better than something super hard. Right, look at that. Isn't that cute? Sorry, forgot to push record. I went ahead and filled the second lantern with the bigger snow pieces, and now I'm rubbing on another face. I don't know if these little bean things, snow things, come in brown. I have some gingerbread faces too, which could be cute. Alright, there's that one. Okay, I found some velvet ribbon. And I'm going to just wrap it around this top section. This ribbon came from Michael's on clearance. It's probably about 1/4 of an inch wide. Okay, so I'm just going to take my glue gun and put a little dot of glue back here and push the end of the ribbon down into it. Then I'm going to put a little dot on top of that. Pull my ribbon tight and push it in. Then I'll just snip off the extra. I pulled it undone when I cut it. Okay, so now I've got that, and then I'm going to tie one little piece of ribbon. I wish I had some of this in green. I was looking for green buffalo check ribbon at Walmart and I couldn't find any. I was really surprised. So I'm going to tie this kind of like a scarf, more in a square knot than in a bow or anything. And then I'm going to angle my corners, or my ends. Whoops, I angled that the wrong direction. That's not going to work. Alright. Do the same thing on this one. I must be tired today. Okay. So then I'm going to just kind of push the scarf ribbon over to the side, and look how cute he is. You could take some white stickers or paint and put a name down here. That would look really nice. Let's do this one. When I tie a scarf, I crisscross them, then the one, then the one on top goes under, and I pull straight up to tighten it, and then I have an over piece and a top piece and a bottom piece. So the top piece goes over and under. And if you look, that kind of makes the knot square. That's why it's called a square knot. At least that's how my dad taught me. All right. There's that guy. He's so cute. So I think we'll just leave it like that. I think he's cute, and I think it would be adorable with a name put down here. Okay, I'm going to go get some pictures in a darker spot with these lit up so you can see what that looks like. And this one with the sideways nose has the bigger pellets in it, and the one with the nose pointing down has the tiny pellets. So you'll be able to compare which one you like best as far as how they light up. Alright, there you have it, my Dollar Tree Lantern Snowman project. Let me know what you're thinking about this project in the comment section below. If you like this project, please give it a thumbs up. That helps my channel to grow, and it helps me to know what you like to see on my channel. Now these lanterns are ornament size, like a large ornament size. They're about 4 inches tall, so you know what you're looking for. I did find these lanterns in the candle aisle, so look there, not in the Christmas section. And the ribbon on the top part right here is about 1/4 inch, and this is about 3/4 inch wide ribbon here. And if you wanted to get white stickers to put in letter names or put names on there, if you don't have a vinyl cutter, that's how I would do it. But if you don't, get some stickers that are about 1/2 inch tall, and that should do it. Okay, let me know which one is your favorite. Do you like this one with the wider, thicker pellets in it, or this one with the teeny tiny pellets? I think it's hard to see on camera because I can't make the room completely dark in order for you to be able to see this, but the one with the larger pellets has a little more space in between each of the pellets, so the light is coming up and showing through better. So I think I will do the rest of mine in those larger ones, but I think these turned out so cute. All right, just let me know what you're thinking. I really think this is a good one. This has been Crafting at Whimsy Wonderland. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you next time.